Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Here I talk about print-on-demand business, and today will be my weekly video about design ideas. In this video I will talk about different design ideas from Marriage by Amazon search, and of course you should upload them not only to this platform but for other print-on-demand platforms to get better results. Today will be a mix of evergreen ideas and trending ideas, so you can design any idea, any search that you wish from this variants. So let's start, and the first one is for a search phrase light it up, blue, autism short. And it is a trending short about autism. From my experience, I don't make these designs too often, because I think that autism and other awareness are very sensitive topics, and I dislike to make them. But from experience of my friends from other designers, it is a good niche, good topic, and you can have stable sales with different designs for these design ideas. And as we can find right now, the competition isn't really high. Only 300 plus results are available for this search phrase, for this search term. And of course you need to add different keywords for this idea, for autism awareness at all. In this way you will have a better visibility of your design, and you will have better possibilities for sales. If we will talk about designing issues, here of course you need to play with this blue color. It can be in design, or maybe the short can be blue. It is another way of creation of this design. Of course it will be good to illustrate some kind of lamps, or maybe some puzzles, like here you can find these examples. And to be honest, right now search results are quite similar in the top of this page, and it will be a good idea if you will create something different, maybe in some different stylization. It can be some minimalistic variant, like here. Not a lot of minimalistic designs are available right now, but you can bring your own variant, and it can look good too. Of course you can come with your own design idea, and I think that the good variant will be to make 3 or 4 different designs for this search phrase, and to look which one will sell better. Okay, let's go to the next design idea. It is an evergreen design idea for a search phrase master builder, master builder short, 200 plus results right now. It is a design for constructor lovers, or even for a Lego lovers, but not only. If someone like building bricks constructions, this design should definitely be good for this target audience. Of course it's more about kids clothing, and you need to illustrate really simple design that will be looking good on a child, but you need to understand that the purchase come from parents, and of course you need to make some variant that will look good for an older people, and in this way you can have better sales. But of course, you need to add some youth clothing, kids clothing for this design, and I think that the most part of sales will be with this kind of shirt. And of course, you can find designs like here in this vintage style. I think that target audience for this variation is an older people, like nostalgia. And you can also make some design in this way too. I think that some different variations will be good, and you need to make different stylization for this search phrase. From my point of view, I think that this search phrase can give you good possibilities for sales. It's not too competitive right now, and it is a good phrase with its own target audience. So I think that creation of different designs for this search phrase will look really good. And of course, I think that you should make some more realistic stylizations and maybe some vintage variants for an older people. But of course, you can also make your own variants too. Okay, let's go to the next design idea, and it is a trending design idea. It is for a phrase, where did you guys go chocolate bunny short, not too competitive right now, 200 plus results, and it is about Easter. From previous years, it was a variation of this design with only 2 bunnies, but now we can find also third one, and it is like an upgrade of this design variation of this design idea. As we can find from search results, there are only 2 or maybe 3, 4 different designs that are available, because we can find a lot of listings with the same design like here, and I can also see some different designs for this idea like here. I also found in general search results some other variants, but to be honest, not a lot of them are available. And this design looks quite good, but other variations aren't made so well. Here, of course, you need to make some cartoony stylization for this funny phrase, funny pun. It is connected with Easter, of course, and if you want to have some sales this year, you need to create this illustration really fast, because there is not a lot of time before Easter this year, but I think that any other year in future you can also have good sales for this design idea. Of course, you should illustrate here 3 different bunnies, one without a head, another without ears, and the third one without S, and some Easter eggs will look good too. To be honest, there is not a lot of upgrades that you can make to this design, because it has a very understandable and simple idea. I don't think that adding of other bunny will look good too, because now there are 3 bunnies, and it is better than a variant with only 2 chocolate bunnies, but I think that adding other ones isn't the best option for this search phrase. But you can think about different stylizations, and of course about adding other Easter symbols. Maybe it will look good, and it will give you some better chances to get sales for this design idea. Okay, let's go to next search phrase, and it is a search phrase, make art not war short. 200 plus results right now, so not too competitive right now, and it is a very old phrase, very well known phrase, and now popularity of this phrase rise, of course, because of Russia-Ukrainian conflict that is going right now. And in some previous videos I was talking about some design ideas that are connected with this conflict, but now I want to talk about more general search phrase, make art not war, and I think in some way it's even better because it's not so trending. Yes, of course, search volume for this phrase is higher right now, but even after Russia-Ukrainian war will end, this search phrase will have some volume too, and it is also available for different conflicts that will be in the future with different countries, and also we can find a lot of interesting art for this design. Yes, of course, if you don't want or you can't make some really specific illustration, you can come with some simple design too, but I think that a good idea will be to brainstorm what creative you can make for this search phrase, because it's more connected with art, and you need to create something that look different and look really in other way. And if you will come with some good variation, you can definitely have your amount of sales too. Okay, let's go to the next design idea. It's a search phrase say gay short, 700 results right now, so it's quite competitive, but it is a trending design because it's connected with Florida, new Florida law, don't say gay as it named, and it is an opposite idea, say gay, and of course you can find some variations that is connected with Florida silhouette or another way is connected with Florida, but you also can make some illustration, simple LGBT colors illustration, and it will look good too. Here we can find Florida connected variants, like here, Florida repeat after me, gay, 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 and I think that of course this design idea is a trending one, but you will have an opportunity for sales in June, when it will be Pride Month, which is coming quite soon, and that's why illustrating a design for this search phrase will be a good idea for sure. Of course, you should use some LGBT colors in this design, maybe Florida arts. In my opinion, it will be better to make some basic LGBT illustration, because you can then reuse it for different LGBT phrases, and from my experience, this niche can bring you a lot of sales in summer, and even in other periods of year you can have some sales too. That's why this niche is one of good ones for me. I think that different designs with LGBT phrases have very good possibilities for sales, and by making them you can build your own income on a really good level. So it was 5 different design ideas for today. Subscribe to this channel where I talk about print-on-demand business, and I wish you good sales. See you in next videos. Bye.